Hi. I'm doing, I guess. Same. How was your cruise? Oh, good. I could have went away this weekend, but I didn't. Tiring the first day. Hmm. Like the commute to get there and all that. Driving lots of walking. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. There's no words to really say. And sunburn. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I hear you. Sunburn. You're like so excited you forgot to put on sunscreen, or you just hate sunscreen. And I was like, ugh, I'll be all right. I'll be okay. I don't need to do it. And then the next morning you're just like, ah, shit, or some bullshit like that, right? Well, what? The sun's beating down on me. Sheesh. You're like, how'd that get there? Thanks, Dad. They grow pretty quick, Kittens like from that little mode to you know, I'd say about even less than a month they get. They get to be like that mini cat. So it's like kitten and mini cat. Then they just stop. I like that point before they're the mini cat. Like it's like they're not like meowing a lot. They're more like playful. That's what I like them. Then that mini cat, just like it's like they're still cute, but they're, you know, they got their regular eyes, and they're just that in between, full grown and. She bites Roger. Well, he lets her or him. Roger just doesn't care. Like, I don't care. I'll just let her bite me. Or something like that. Mm. I was just sitting here. I couldn't sleep, and I'm like, you know what the hell? I'll hit the plus button on this and see what happens. One thing I hated about the cruise was the food wasn't good. It sucked. Really? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The last time I had was on my cruise, the kids menu was better than the adult menu. I was like, you know what? It's no wonder we like eating just it just seemed like, appetizers for the kids. Like kids only eat appetizers. Like, damn right. We know what's good. You can't screw up french fries. Some lady fell down, almost broke her hip. Poor lady. Poor old lady. My hip. Did she fall down the ramp or up the ramp? Unless she was like, I'm taking the stairs. Oh, had me a little stumble. Or did she fall out of her chair? These chairs are too high. Oh, she slipped. She was like, whoa. Butt cheek number one or butt cheek number two? There goes my hip. Wow. You almost went down? Oh my god. I can't imagine that. You're like, whoa, whoa. All right, Samantha, that's enough. That's enough for today. You're cut off. It wasn't me. It was I slipped. I swear. Mm-hmm. I only had 3 martinis, damn it. That wasn't a martini. That was a margarita. Margarita schmargarita. Let me waste away, damn it. If you don't wait, if the margarita doesn't kill you, the fall will. Shut up, Jimmy Buffett. You ain't the boss of me. Mm-mm. 12 minutes. That's how long it's been. I like that this tells you how long you've been live for. It's like, 12 minutes. It's been 12 minutes. Can you last 15? It's like, bitch, I can last 15 minutes. But that doesn't mean what I think it means. A 49-second shot. Wait, what does that say? At least 1 minute of content is needed. Oh. It was like a cruise ship that needed lots of fixing. Yeah. Timu Cruise. Welcome to Timu Cruise. We're just like every other cruise, only better. Here at Timu Cruise, we make sure you go to the destination, but we can't guarantee you're going to get there. But it's free shipping. Did we go on Norwegian Cruise Line or Nor something? Yeah. They don't even let us do the party dance anymore. Down, down, do you dance, do you dance? To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick, now walk it by yourself. Nope. Or they can't do the other one either. The what is it? The it's not that one. It's not the Cupid Shuffle. It's that other one. The do you show yourself? I forget. Do you? Oh God, I can't. Show your chest. Something. Show your chest. Wobbly wobbly wobble wobble. That one. That's the band one. They don't let anybody do that dance anymore. Wobbly wobble. Hello, Caleb. Wobbly wobbly wobble wobble. They don't let him do that dance. Apparently. What? Why? Why are you telling me? That's wonderful. Thanks for the random comment there. They're like, never mind. I didn't want to post that message. Bro is not on Earth. Bro is not on Earth. Then where is bro? If not on Earth. Hi. Or hi. You look so jolly. Jolly. What am I, Santa Claus? Ho ho ho. Hmm. Hi. How you doing? You still there, Kelly? Okay. I'm just processing the past comments. I'm like, is what the heck? Just that one comment. trying to milk your finger. There's no milk there. That cat's out of whack. WTF? I don't know. I don't know. The cat's hungry, I guess. But there ain't no milk there, you know? That ain't a nipple. Kelly, don't get any ideas, all right? I know it's tempting, but they got teeth. Can you imagine being a mom cat? And you're just like, I gotta hurry up because these teeth come in fast. Did you see those things I said? No. You said hi and then you said WTF. So I didn't see any other things that you said. Damn kitties. Them damn kitties. Ugh. You might as well get paid for what you do to these, or not what you do to them, but all the animals you bring in. There should be like a foster, not even a foster thing, but like if whoever brings them to you, there's like a fee, and each day they have to pay unless they're gonna raise the cat themselves. Like, well, we can't do that. And I was like, well, then take it to the shelter where they're gonna, what with it. It's like, wait, no, I can't. My conscience. It's like that's why you would need to be that shelter, you know. Oh shoot! I thought you were somebody else. I thought that was somebody else typing. I'm like what? I almost read that wrong. Like a baby with its head off. I'm like, what? I'll be like, bitch, you need to leave my chat talking about babies. It's like, that's a police matter. Her eyes were bad. I had to clean them really good. Oh my god, I bet. Poor things just, they have no one, and then they just get all that nothing's cleaning them up. And then they get sick, like up their nose and like ugh. It's like, don't touch that cat with your hands. We had people when we were kids down the street, they would feed the strays that were in the woods and stuff. And so sometimes the kittens would be tame enough to like pet, but like when they were like that, he would usually say, "Don't touch them. They're sick." And as I was like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, you probably don't want to pick them up or anything." Hmm. The mean ones, though. Oh my god, have you ever seen a mean kitten? I never been so scared to touch something. I was like, "Oh, look at the kitty." It's like, nope, never mind. And you think, oh, they don't have sharp claws, bitch. Yes, they do. Freaking rips your hand apart. Yeah, you think, I mean, a big cat would like to demolish you, but a little kitten just like instant freak out. And we would be slick and try to catch them with old milk crates, and we succeeded. But it was like, it's like, you're gonna tame those kittens. It's like, we're gonna try. No, it doesn't work. We did our best though. Like once we found litters, we would try to take some in, and then found homes for them. But we didn't do it all the time. My mom didn't want us to do it. She's like, "All right, that's enough." But we want to help them. We were like that. We were those kids in the outskirts of town trying to help all the animals. There wasn't many dog drop-offs, but there were tons of cats. The only dog we saved was a cocker spaniel, and one of my mom's like best friends took the dog in. I can imagine where the population's just gonna be like. It's like, all right, you all gotta stop taking these animals in. And she's like, what are you gonna do with them? I was like, I don't know, but there's no like, there's no like answer they can give you where the animal's gonna make it. Especially cats and dogs. Can you imagine if we weren't allowed to have them as pets anymore? Ugh, forget it. You thought coyotes and wolves were bad. Just regular cats and dogs being added to the hunting list. It's like, what are we hunting today? Felines. Then we become the animal. Yeah. Well, I think at first though, you know, we become the hunter. We have to hunt them. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's like I don't know. I doubt things will go that backwards, but at some point when there's no control, people are gonna do what the hell they want. Like what? I can't do what? It's like you can't do that. It's like I'm doing it. I just did it. Ugh. And they do the things that we don't hear about all often. It's just like, wait, what happened to your dog? Oh, she died. It's like how? It's like she just died. It's like she just died. Okay. Like even when you hear somebody get run over, it's like, well, that dog just got run over, and that's it. It's like, yeah, pretty much. But then somebody's dog gets run over in like the city, then you hear about it. It's like, you hit my dog, you murderer. It's like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So the dog gets hit in the city, it's murder. But it gets, on the country road, no, he gets a shit. It's like, make that make sense. But like, how can you talk about dogs getting run over? It's like it just comes to my head. We're talking about dogs and shit. It goes into that dark place for me. And technically, it's all those people's faults anyway for not wanting their dogs anymore. It's like, you know what? Go be free. It's like, oh shit. Here we go. Oh, wow. A dog got ate by a fox. Was it a small dog? Like a puppy? Go be free, donut. What does the fox say? I don't know. It said it was hungry for donut. Mmm, donut. I used to spell dough with a D-O-G-H, like dog nuts. Would you like a dog nut? Yes, please. I will have a dog nut. All right. This was fun, but I think I'm ready. I've bored myself enough. Not that you're bored. It's not you. You going live on TikTok? I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe. Probably tomorrow. I just haven't been feeling like it or whatever. Ugh. I've just I've just done this for so many years that I get these moments where I'm just like, why hasn't it happened yet? And it just like never dawns on me that it's like it happened a million times. You just aren't getting the right, you're just not getting uh that permanence, I guess. It's like you think in your head like it's going to be like, oh, I can do this forever, you know? It's like you can, but you can't expect you can't expect yourself to be like whatever, like a career, like none of that stuff that you're noticing is uh is easy. And like it's like if you want to become an icon or something like that, you have to represent whoever you're uh in business with. And then it's just like, oh shit, I didn't think of that at first. And so when opportunities do present themselves, it's like, I don't know if I should do this. Yeah, you get those things. It's like, oh, wow. And you get to go to like events and stuff. I've been to conventions and stuff. And once you see the other side and how people are, it's just like they don't get to do anything normal anymore. And it's just like, well, what do you mean by normal? It's just like do things on their own with nobody, with nobody, nobody bothering them. And it's just like, wow, it's like you were better off not being an icon. And now you're mad because you can't get any of your own time back. It's like, well, you kind of asked for that. But I guess that's what the problem is with that life is like you don't realize what that life even meant until later. When you grow up or get a little older, but sometimes those people don't even give a crap. and sometimes we overthink what our opinion of, famous people too much. It's like, oh well, they show us so much on TV. It's like they're giving you a bad impression of us. And it's just like, yeah, but I guess they kind of think you deserved it. I don't know. I don't know. You can tell who they want to fail and who they want to succeed, and you can tell that they're purposely, you know, um, over exposing celebrities for a different purpose. So you'll see like Taylor Swift on the news and stuff like that for everything, but it's just like none of that is her fault. So it's like, who's she dating? Who's she with? Who is this person? They get this idea, and then whatever. And plus, they remember how often they overplayed her music. It's just like, wow. It's like she didn't make that choice. Like her people did, and then the people in between her. So it's like that's every celebrity in a nutshell. Gets over, gets over, gets over the fence. And then once they're on that side of the fence, you know, it's nothing but cameras and nothing but people with their cameras out. Even back then, digital cameras were still filming people. But now it's like everything's streamlined, so your digital camera is on the internet and it goes viral uh, faster than it went viral, 10 years ago. That's why, like, Britney got taken advantage of. That's why they all got taken advantage of. And then they think, like, the business side of it is all business. There's like, oh, we've got this. It's all catered, and yeah, we can get anything you need, anything you want. And then there's always somebody in that industry that goes, hey, you want a party? You ain't gonna get a job if you don't party. You're not gonna. They don't threaten people, but they use that tactic. Yeah. Well, just look at your family's history without, even without the fame. Just put fame in front of that, and then you've got what it would be like. So everything would be everything would be seen basically. You wouldn't be able to hide anything. That's that's fame. Yeah. That's why we hide behind talent and stuff like that. Because if it's just mediocre fame, like the Kardashian stuff or Paris Hilton, then it's like, oh God. And then they go, oh, it's not gonna be real. We're just gonna do. do little skits here and there. I'm just gonna do little skits like the real world. And it's just wait, you're gonna tell me what I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna say it, and then it's gonna go on TV. It's like, yeah, pretty much. It's like, okay, we're not gonna get you to say anything that you wouldn't be allowed to say. It's like, wow. And then after a while, you're just like, it's like, why did we bother? It's like, because they got you. They made you believe. So it's like they made they promised them a bunch of stuff, gave it to them, you know, and then it took on a life of its own. But it's like you got to keep that up now, and you can't stop. And once you stop, like somebody else takes your place. And then you go, oh, well, I was in that movie too. Nobody cares about you anymore. You stopped. And then everything changes. The whole paradigm shifts. You know, everything that was fun and parties and doing all this stuff was okay, but it never was. Then it flips back. Then it flips on its side. And now it's like, oh, everything's good, good, good. Be good. Do this, do that. But then it flips right back. But now all that stuff that festered that we called bad never went away. It got worse. So now everybody just comes up, and like now you got all these bad people and real bad people with those, not so bad people, not as bad people. And then you've just got the bad people that's it's like, oh, I found God, and I'm on the right path. So it's just like why would you want to do that? Why you just got yourself out of a bad place, and now you're back in the same place where you got out of. So it's like, well, it's my last chance. I can show the world I'm doing good. It's like you should have shown them you should have never done bad in the first place. You were good. It's like you were wholesome. But then you went out and partied. And it's like Scooby Doo. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those damn kids with their cameras and their newspaper feeds. They put me in the paper again. They put me in the magazine again. It's like how did we get this? How did we get that way? It's like we've been that way forever. It's like the magazines were the first thing, yeah. Well, the newspapers too, but it's like it was just slower. But today it's like, bam, tomorrow you're there. Hell, not even tomorrow. Depends on you can be today's news to like in a couple seconds. It just depends on what you say and who you say it to. But it's like, I don't know. Some of us just aren't that important, or I don't know. In our heads, we think we're somebody great. You know, it's like, oh, I'm important. I matter in this world. You know, it's like, okay, just nobody cares. Yeah, nobody thinks. Nobody cares, but nobody thinks what you think. So it's like, how can you, you know? It's like, I don't think the same thing as you. I think you're kind of crazy. It's like, I think you might need medication. It's like, okay, well, be that as it may, let's say they took your word for it. They started taking medication. It's like, you know what? I think you need to get off the medication. And it's just like, you know what? I'm tired of you thinking. Thank you. You can stop thinking right now, all right? I'm gonna cut you off at the pass. Like, all right, listen here. You're not in this noggin. I'm not in that noggin. All right? Stop nogging to me. Nog nog. Who's there? Not you. Mm. I ain't crazy. You just stupid. That's what I would say sometimes. Like, I ain't crazy. You just stupid. It's like, you just called me stupid? I didn't call you stupid. You are stupid. You call me crazy? I call you stupid. All right? Since you know so much, I know so much too. It's like, I don't even talk like that. It's like, stupid people's talk like that. Don't call me stupid. I know a lot. I know what 2 plus 2 is. That don't mean you're smart. It's like, how you know I'm stupid? Because you're watching me. That's stupid. It's like, you got some reason to be here? Because you're watching me. And I'm stupid. So you watching stupid be stupid. That's what I say about that. Like, so you either tell me why you're really here, or I'll tell you you're stupid. Or I'll keep telling you you're stupid. Ugh. That's one thing I can't do. It's like I don't think I could call anybody out for something like that. It's like, you know what, Paul? What are you here for? What is the point of all this? And I'd be like to the person that asked me, I was like, what do you mean? What is the point to all this? What point do I have to make to you? You know, that's what I would start saying. It's like, what point do I have to make? It's just like, I'm just doing this because I can. Because I want to do this. That's what I would say. Like, I'm just doing this because I want to do this. I don't even know what this is, you know? Last I checked, I was just being myself. And, documenting it, for my own, for my own self. I was like, if everybody in the world can document their life, you know, and get paid for it, well, I'll document my life, and I'll get paid for it too. I just don't have to discuss how much or how little I made. It's like, oh, you didn't make $1 million. How much do you make? Blah blah. It's like, dude, you didn't do that through one platform. It's like, yeah, you got your foot in the door by doing stuff like that, but it's like, at what cost? At what cost? So it's like the same thing goes for everybody. We don't all get the opportunity that fast, or not at all. I don't know. We're not all meant, or not meant, but we're not all discovered the same way as the other. Sometimes Sometimes all we gotta do is something mediocre to get noticed. But then that's it. You're forever that meme or that thing. Like, that's your only whatchamacallit, reason, opportunity. Like that girl that was on Dr. Phil. It's like, hey, I was on Dr. Phil once. I was like, yeah, but do you remember the circumstance for being on there? It's like, yeah, my mom said I was out of control. It's like, yeah, and then you said that thing to the audience, and you talked the way you talk, and now you're here, and now people won't stop saying that thing that you said. It's like, you said it. It's like, yeah, but you don't got to keep quoting it. It's like that's all we got. That's all you have. You think Arnold Schwarzenegger can't go anywhere without somebody going, "I'll be back"? It's like, boy, I don't know where you're going. She didn't have no daddy. She didn't get nothing. Ugh. Even Dr. Phil couldn't figure out social media. He's like, I don't know what this place is, but I have. He was like he had to experiment with the whole thing, the psychology of it all, because it took over his life. It was like, he knew. It's like, my days are numbered here. I need to evolve a little bit with the culture. But some things don't take off for years. It is. It's gonna be really bad these next 10 years. People aren't gonna like it at all because everything's getting flipped. All the things that we weren't supposed to be doing, we're finally not gonna be able to do them anymore. Or, you know, it's gonna be good for the people that want to do their version of good, and then everybody else is gonna be, oh, I can't, it's all about privacy now. Private. What about my privacy? What about this? It's like you can't you can't say you want privacy and then do those things in private, and then expect, you know it's just like that isn't private. Like posting what you do in your bedroom online is not private. You just like, it's like, well, I don't do that. It's like, it doesn't matter. You don't do it. They do it. Others do it. And then they sell it. It's like, if that ain't what you think it is, then I don't know what is. It's like, oh, that's just, this. It's like, no, that's the thing that everybody's trying to fight. I was like, oh, well, they need to focus more on this and that. It's like, you could go on and be like, it's like, all right, first off, bring up any issue in America or in the world. Let's just say the world now, because obviously there is no borders. Even though we say we have borders, we don't. They're they're crossing the borders, each one of them, and the footage we see is just a smoke screen. It's like, oh, well, those people are all breaking the law. It's like, not all of them, but the kids are getting brought over, the women are getting brought over, and they're bringing over all their contraband. So then it goes uphill, and then goes back downhill. And then us people that live here, we did that same shit. We just did it in our own backyard. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna drive this here and drive that home. Drive this here, drive that home. Go to this place, do this stuff, and go back home. It's like, what's the difference? Like, oh, well, we did it in private. It's like, not anymore. You're going to see twice as many places to get stopped, and just so much, whatever. And now with these robots, you know, they're just going to be walking down the street. You're going to be like, oh, look at this robot. It's cool. No, it isn't. It's filming you. It's filming your shit, Late at night, filming. Oh, it's just doing it for Google Earth. It's like, okay. It's doing it for something, right? And then you trust everything. You trust the news when they tell you. When the news is on, you're like, oh, they said it's about this. They said it's about the. It's like, they told them what they wanted to hear. They didn't tell them the truth. It's like, were those aliens? It's like, they were unidentified objects. And then the news goes and prints the story. And they add the headline, aliens, or something like that. Can't go anywhere without getting on video. You couldn't go anywhere then. Surveillance cameras have been on since we were kids. If they wanted to, they could archive all that footage for the future, And you'd be like, where was I here? And you know, if you worked somewhere in public that had cameras, it caught your ass. It's like, well, then why did I get fired? It's like, because they couldn't afford to fire you. Or something like that, you know? It's like at some point you got to get a freaking clue in the world. It's like, when am I gonna get a clue? I don't know. Whenever you find that clue, let us know. When you get that clue, let me know. Light bulb. Boing. And then you've got these groups, these protest groups that are protesting, you know, all these different issues, but they don't do anything, you know? This is like, it's like, okay, you're protesting this, but what is your solution? You know? Or what, you know, like you're calling one side one thing and then the other side's okay. It's like, how is the other side okay if the other side knows what the other side was doing? And if they're both on the same side, you know, aren't you calling them the same thing that you're calling the other thing? You know, you can't call the president or whatever a thing without alienating the whole country and their the whole system. So it's like, okay, now you're saying the president is this, but then how isn't everybody else that works in that same thing that, you know? It's like, oh well he's doing it behind their back. It's like, he can't do anything without Congress. So if well, he can write those executive orders and they have to listen. It's like, no, that they're limited things. So he'll say it, you know, and he'll go, all right, do this, and they have to follow the order, but it's not enough, you know. It's not enough, you know. It's just like a news report, you know. Everybody believes the news report, and then the next day you see like a bunch of people enforcing stuff that they shouldn't have. It's like, oh, it's click it or ticket in Pennsylvania. And it's just like, yeah. So what does that say to me? It's like, oh, that means if you don't wear your seatbelt, you get a ticket. Okay, well, I always wear my seatbelt. Then they just add to it. You know, now you can't talk on your phone. Now you can't do this. Now you can't do that. It's like, okay, I can. All they can do is drive, right? I can still drive, right? I can still put my car in drive and, you know, get to my destination after all those things you told me I can't do. Okay. Thanks. and then they spend half that time not enforcing the rules, and then eventually people just don't give a shit. Like, hey, you weren't wearing your seatbelt, by the way, so we're gonna give you a ticket. Still see people driving and doing makeup. Oh. There's just so much we see, but we're not the police. So it's like if we can notice it before a cop notices it, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah. And then we do the gotchas. We're the ones with our cameras out filming the people, you know, doing that same thing that everybody's like, well, what about my privacy? It's like you have no privacy. You're out in public. Oh, I got tinted windows for that. Well, now you get in trouble for your tinted windows. It's like, oh shit. It's like you think you can play Uno with people all day. It's like, I got a reverse draw for. Ha. Uno, bitch. Oh, thank you. All right, I'm really going. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling fatigue. I'll see you later.